bring him some water. And then when he came back, he was gone, disappeared. But Gopkumar had faith, so he kept chanting this Gopal mantra. And the Gopal mantra took him to so many places. Jagannath Puri, the heavenly planets, Brahmaloka, where else did he go? Ayodhya, Vaikuntha, Dwarka, and finally Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna was coming back from herding the cows, and Krishna and him ran up to each other and rolled on the ground and fainted together. Then Gopkumar came back to earth on the order of Radhika, and he met Jana Sharma, who had, in one place in India, had met, I forget how to pronounce her name, Kanyaka. Can you check in there? It's the name of Parvati. Yeah, I just forgot how to pronounce that just now. And then she appeared to him in a dream and gave him the Gopal mantra with just a couple of little instructions. And he was so faithful to that he gave up all of his desire for wealth and fame. And gradually he also went to different places, and finally he ended up in Vrindavan and met Gopkumar. And in order to give Jana Sharma faith in himself, that I'm the guru, he told his whole story. And he gave him so much tattva, and Jana Sharma got all the tattva, but he didn't have any realization. So Gopkumar touched him on the head, at which time he closed his eyes, and when he opened his eyes, he was in Goloka Vrindavan, embracing Krishna as a cowherd boy. So the Guru has such power. So the Madhyama, he will take his disciple to such a Uttama Adhikari for more realized instructions, where it's not just words, it's not just a shadow, but it's, if I tell you, you should be Krishna conscious, I, Shamarani, I'm just giving you, I'm telling you what to do, but it's nothing. If Gurudev says you should be Krishna conscious, it means I'm putting Krishna consciousness in you. When Srila Gurudev it was 2007, and he was in the Los Angeles airport. And he was just in LA for a couple of days, actually, as a layover, a day or two. And Sri Vrinda, the god sister of most of you, asked Gurudev, he said, you know, it's so hard to look back at you, and you look at us with those eyes. What are you actually doing when you look at us? And he said, I'm giving you bhakti. So just by his glance, just by from the pores of his body, just by his presence, Gurudev said that if you're in a room with musk, the musk doesn't have to say anything, but you get that fragrance all over you. So even if Guru is not the real bona fide Guru, is not saying anything, his pramadams are coming. Just like, you know, you've been to many, all of you, most of you have been to many of Srila Gurudev's Harikatha festivals here in India and maybe other places, Badger. And you know that he calls on so many people to speak, and he's just sitting there. But really, when we speak, we're just saying some words. At least I can speak for myself. But the real bhakti is coming into the audience by Gurudev's pramadams, right there. That's why he said in several lectures, in fact, if anybody wants, we can give you or you can just find it yourself on purebhakti.com, or get the sound files on Pure Bhakti TV. In 2004, both in Badger and Italy, the entire theme was Sadhu Sangha, and the astonishing, astounding, magical effects of Sadhu Sangha. You can read about all these amazing things there. So Gurudev said in a lecture that you've come from all over the world. Even if you're lusty, even if you have so many anarthas and disqualifications, just by sitting here with the sadhu, you make so much advancement. Even if the sadhu is talking some mundane thing, how are you, did you get married yet? Still, the praying atoms of Harikatha from his pores of his body is coming. So, the Majjhima Adhikari, if he's really a Majjhima Adhikari, and not a pretend one, that means he's not envious, and he can see who is a pure devotee, because a Majjhima is already on the platform of, depending on whether he's beginning Majjhima or ending Majjhima, he's at the end of Ruchi or into Asakti, which is a very advanced stage of bhakti where one gets reflections of his Swarup and Krishna's pastimes in his heart. So if he's really a Majjhima, then once he knows about an Uttama Adhikari anywhere, he will bring his disciple there, and he himself will certainly go, because Jiva Goswami states, I think it's in Bhakti Sandarbha, that even a Majjhima Adhikari cannot advance unless he has the association of an Uttama Adhikari. Chaitanya Charitamrita, thank you. Do you know where?
I would like to say Madhya, I think 113 or 117. Adi Lila, 117, 113. I'll take a look.
Oh yeah, so tonight you can tell us. Oh, it's here?
Well, I can find out for later.
Okay, fine. Yes?
About a month ago, I put a YouTube movie up. It's called The Mercy of a Majjhima Adhikari. It's Gurudev's talking again in 1991-92 to the GDC. I think it's in Madhurya Kandambini talks, but it's just so extraordinary. Gurudev's, it's a 45 minutes describing the mercy of the Majjhima.
Thank you. So Isha Prabhu said that on Pure Bhakti TV, and he just sent it out to the Harikatha.
No, it's about a month ago on our YouTube channel.
On the YouTube channel, there's a video or audio of Srila Gurudev speaking to the ISKCON GBC, and that's called The Mercy of the Majjhima, and
what he can give you.
And what he can give. Isha Prabhu is saying it's very astounding if anybody would like to see that. Also in 1992, I was asking Gurudev many questions because I was still living in ISKCON at that time. And I said that because of so many things that have happened, so many disciples all over the ISKCON world is now not thinking that their guru is Uttama, but thinking that their guru is Majjhima. Is that okay? So Gurudev said it's not okay. One should think of his guru as an associate of Krishna, and that Krishna is very happy with him, and that if he's thinking like that and worshipping and offering, then if he has faith, then Krishna himself, Baladev himself, and Nityananda, if he's sincere about bhakti, that is, not if he's just glorifying his guru, but he has so many other motivations. But if he's really sincere about bhakti, then even if he doesn't know that his guru is not Uttama, whatever his guru is, doesn't matter even if he's Kanistha, but if he has faith and he's worshipping, and he's really sincere about real bhakti, but he's just in ignorance, then Baladev, Nityananda Prabhu, and Krishna, who are Akhanda Guru Tattva, they will take his worship, they will take his offerings, and they will make him advance, and gradually to the point where they pick him up and put him in the real line of an Uttama. So Krishna has the whole thing arranged. So we need not worry about anything.
I have questions.
Yes, yes.
I've often heard, I should say not often, but I've heard that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, he made a comment that if the doctor is bogus, then you must warn the patient. And